Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur is probably one of my most favourite Pokemon of all time since I was little. And I'm using body paint, so this is my first ever time using body paints, and the first ever time I've actually painted on myself. And I picked up these paints from Amazon, and I'm really surprised how forgiving these paints are. So if you do make a mistake, it's quite easy to correct, which is great. I guess the first thing is quite difficult to do is just to start. So what I do is just paint a sort of wash and just some squiggles in the background just to get myself going. And then I outline a sort of shape of Bulbasaur, and I always work from reference in my artwork. So there is a picture of Bulbasaur at the side. I've got my different brushes and some water and some tissue to the side there, but you can't see. And then it's just mixing the paints together to get the colours that I need. Also experimenting with the amount of water that's needed, because if you use too much water, the paint bleeds and it goes into your skin, and there's a sort of pattern that's made from your skin, from the light in your skin. So yeah, once I did Bulbasaur, I did the little bulb at the back, and it was quite tricky to get a uniform colour of Bulbasaur that I liked, so I just kept experimenting and went over the outlines, but then went back as well. So it's, like I said, the paints are very forgiving, so you can go back and just correct. I think you can see there on the outline on his legs it bleeds a little because there was too much water, but that can be corrected eventually. I didn't think about the background yet. I think about that after the fact. But luckily, because of the nature of the paint, it can work out fine if you do it after. So I'm thinking about doing other Pokemon in the future. I like the Pokemon cards as well. Full artwork on the whole card. Those are quite special. Now I'm just picking out some highlights. So this is actually done in 2 parts. This was done during the day, and then I did a bit extra, sort of part 2, just to add a bit of details to what I had done in the morning. Adding some grass, the black shadow is always a little bit a dubious moment because it might be too dark, especially black. It worked worked out okay as a shadow. This is part 2. I just wanted to add a little bit extra for details. Adding some stars. Overall, the painting took about 2 hours in total, or 2 hours and a bit. Actually, I think it might have been 2 hours 40 minutes. 2 hours 40 minutes, so it's well over 2 hours. And some Japanese Bulbasaur. So, what's your favourite Pokemon? What other Pokemon would you like to see painted? Leave some comments below if you like a particular type of Pokemon to be painted. Enjoyed the video, and there'll be more daily body paints coming soon. And that's the finished result.